Next level.
What's up YouTube? It's Mark here from NxtLvLTech and AndroidTV.tips. Today we are checking out AndroidTV.tips and the blog section for a brand new post. We are wrapping up the first month of this decade. We have seen some fantastic new streaming content, entertainment coming from TV shows and movies on a bunch of different platforms. Things were released on Apple, things were released on Disney, Netflix, all across the board. Even Amazon had some great things. So looking at kind of a recap in the last month, some of the shows that I really enjoyed were things like Picard.
I don't want the game to end.
I'm a huge Next Generation Star Trek fan, so I mean, I was really looking forward to that, and how they began Picard and how they ended it. I thought it was really good, the way they presented the whole thing. I don't want to ruin any spoilers or leaks about the show in case any of you guys haven't watched it. And if you guys are a Trekkie fan like myself, I highly recommend checking out Wil Wheaton's show called The Ready Room. The Ready Room is kind of a behind the scenes footage about the actual Picard show. So every time it airs, then you're going to have another episode of The Ready Room where Wil Wheaton has some behind the scenes footage, talks directly with the editors and the directors and all that kind of stuff. So it's really highly recommended by myself if you are into the behind the scenes commentary. Some of the other great shows that we had was C. So C wrapped up its first season. I really enjoyed C. I'm looking forward to another season when it comes out. That's with Jason Momoa. So if you guys haven't seen C, I highly recommend taking a look and checking it out. Another one that I was watching and everybody else in the rest of the world was Mandalorian.
Next level.
For Baby Yoda, of course. Why else would you watch Mandalorian? Joking, but Baby Yoda really took the world by storm. So that was really what Disney Plus came in with a wrecking ball. Everyone subscribed to Disney Plus to get their Mandalorian fixed, and then when Mandalorian was done, they canceled their subscriptions. So it was pretty interesting. All of the TV shows and movies that we talk about are available on the mainstream applications like Cinema HD and TV Zion. I also highly recommend getting Real-Debrid to make sure that you get the highest quality streaming experience for your needs. So we're going to keep going. We're going to roll right through here, and we'll take a look at the blog, and I'll go over it really briefly. I highly recommend taking a look at the Android TV website every few days to see what kind of content that I put up. I put up a pretty good range of stuff, anywhere from stuff that I'm working on, stuff that I'm building, things that are coming out in the community, tips and tricks, so it's all pretty cool. So this is the blog for February. I am testing out some new green screen software, and I thought it would be pretty funny to have some hearts in the background for Valentine's Day for February. Let me know what you guys think about this setup that I have going on with my green screen, the hearts in the background, and how I'm doing the videos these days. Make sure you leave a comment down below, hit that like or dislike button, and make sure that you share me with one family member or friend. That's all I ask, guys. So let's get right into it. So for February, new digital releases. I always recap when I do my new releases for the month, things that have come out around the last week of the remaining month, just in case anybody has missed anything. So Playing with Fire has come out, Dr. Sleep, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, Last Christmas, Ford vs. Ferrari, The Good Liar, and Waves. Now, some of the movies that we're going to talk about in the remaining here have come out in screeners, but these remaining lists is things that are coming out in full HD quality. The screeners have been really good quality, the ones that have come out, and I know some of them, like The Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, came out as a screener and it was actually a pretty good quality copy, but the good quality copies of these are going to be coming out around these days that are listed on here, generally in 1080p or 4K. Because they're coming directly off the digital releases online, the official releases. So February 4th, we're looking at 21 Bridges, Midway, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, a Jojo Rabbit. February 7th, we're looking at Knives Out, The 10th, we're looking at Farmageddon. 11th is going to be a really big one with the children. Frozen 2, and maybe some adults. I haven't watched it myself, so I can't say if it's something that's really appealing to adults as well. Most of the times, these animated films are geared for children and adults too, so maybe that's something that you guys can check out. I don't know if I'm going to be watching it myself. February 18th is Charlie's Angels. February 25th is Uncut Gems and Bombshells. And the rest of the blog really just goes into breaking down each one of the streaming platforms and tells you what's going to be released on them. So we have new for Disney Plus for 2020, and it goes day by day. So if you guys even wanted to come back to this blog every few days and you're like, what's going to be newly released on these platforms that I'm paying for, or on the TV show and movie applications like Cinema HD and TV Zion. So you could really just scroll through and then find out what's coming out and check it out. And sometimes they're released a little bit early online, so you might be able to just give it a quick search and see if the quality that you're checking out is in HD. So again, guys, this has been a really quick video from Mark from NxtLvLTech and AndroidTV.tips. I hope that you're really enjoying the content that's coming out, not just on my YouTube channel, obviously, but on the social media groups like Facebook and Telegram. I do share a lot more content on Facebook and Telegram than I do on YouTube. I have been trying to share content on the community tab, as well as I have been thinking about doing something like focusing more on a YouTube membership or Patreon. I recently put out a couple polls in the groups, and a lot of people showed interest when I said I might be doing a Patreon. However, I'm thinking I'm leaning more towards doing everything on a YouTube membership to keep it all on one platform. That way I can work on the YouTube community, work on the YouTube memberships, and just keep everything the same place as much as I can. I believe that if I was to work on something like a YouTube membership, maybe the YouTube algorithm will like me better instead of me trying to take some of the traffic away from YouTube onto other platforms like Patreon. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Make sure you reach out to the groups through Facebook and Telegram. All the links are always in the description below. And again, this has been Mark from NxtLvLTech, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.